Hey, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you are watching this video. This is a lower body blaster. We're going to do this a little bit differently today. Today we're going to have a warm-up. We're going to have 4 blasts. But we're going to have 2 blasts that we're going to repeat. Once again, I am Ian. We've got Abby, one of the trainers here, and we've got Kate. Say what's up.
Hello.
One of these people may be a little bit gassy today. If you hear any sounds, just try to work through them. Deal? All right, we're going to start off, guys. We've got a timer in the screen. First 5 minutes are our warm-up. We'll begin with 3 movements. We're going to go into seal jacks, air jump rope, and then gorilla squats where we put our fingers underneath our shoes and drive our butts up in the air. All right, you guys ready to get it?
Yes, ready.
Here we go. All right, we're starting them off with the seal jacks. You're going to do 10 reps of each movement. Go ahead, guys. 10 reps. If you need to, you can step side to side, but we want to open up the chest. Once you get 10, you're going to go right into air jump ropes for 10 reps. There we go, good. You can jump higher. You can also take a little tiny jump, alternating your feet back and forth, and then 10 reps on the gorilla squats. We're going to do 2 rounds. Here she goes. Now you know which one. Here you go. Good, working through it. But don't laugh too hard down there. All right, now we're 30 seconds in. We're already having fun. Hopefully you got some music playing in the background. I don't want to get copyright problems. There you go. All right, once you get 10, then you're going into round 2, back to the seal jacks. I gotta watch out. Again, you can step it out. Our whole goal here is to get the heart rate up, get the blood flowing, get our muscles nice and warm. Here we go, into those air jump ropes. And then 1 more round of the gorilla squats. After this, guys, we are going to stretch it out, make sure we are ready to go. Because these blasts today, they're going to be challenging. They're really going to be challenging on the legs. Work out. I can't let it go. Can't let it go. I'm very immature, people. Very immature. All right, we are now about 90 seconds into the workout. All right, you guys feel good? Nice and loose? All right, so we're going to begin with the world's greatest stretch. I'm going to demonstrate that real quick. So we're going to take a nice deep lunge. And there are 3 parts to this stretch. First, hands going all the way down and then driving the chest as low as you can to open up the hips. The second part, you're going to take that inside hand and you're going to reach up to the sky and stretch your T-spine. And then the last, you're going to push your weight back. If you can go to your heel, go to your heel, and then drive that toe up with the front straight leg. Okay, so we're going to do this stretch for about 45 seconds on each side of the body. So they're going to hold for roughly 3 seconds. If you want to hold longer, that's okay. What I don't want you to do is any static stretching where you're holding for longer than 30 seconds. That's stuff that you can do at the end of your workout, but don't do that before you work out. Good. Why, you ask? I got your back. If you do it before you work out, you're lengthening your muscles, but you're also weakening them temporarily, and you're more likely to get injured. There you go. I'm hearing pops and cracks. There you go. Now, a lot of times people don't spend enough focus on a warm-up. I've been guilty of that myself, but I promise you, you will perform better if you really take your time and get your body nice and warm and mobile. All right? Now, I did not pay attention to the time because that's just who I am. But we're going to say 1 more time on this stretch, and then we're going to switch to the other side. I don't count very well. I don't pay attention to time. It's all about quality, guys. That's why we do quality production here at B3. All right, once you finish that stretch, we're now moving into the other side. Get a nice deep lunge. Get them nice and stretched out. I'm going to join them for a little bit. Why? Just because my one side is a little crooked. Whew. Is it possible to get gas from doing Turkish get-ups with a dozen eggs? I think so. Think so.
Hey, will you try it?
Yeah. All right, guys, we got about 20 more seconds on this stretch. Then we will go over our very first blast. So excited! While they're stretching, just a quick reminder, anytime you're doing a leg movement, whether it's squats or any type of lunge, hip hinge pattern, we want to make sure that your knees are driving out over your toes, not over the big toe, but out over the little toes. So keep that in mind. knees should break out instead of caving in. We want no caving in today. So make that one a big focus of yours. All right, guys, how do you feel?
Good.
Ready good? All right, we are up getting ready for our first blast. So here are the repetitions for our first blast. We have 10 reps, then 10 reps on each leg, which will equal 20 reps, and then 30 reps for your second movement, and 40 reps for your third movement. Let's take a look at our very first movement, our Bulgarian split squat. We're gonna have Abby demonstrate the Bulgarian split squat. Notice she has her shoe up on the bench. Shoelaces are on there. She's driving up. She's got a tight core, and her knee is driving out over her toes. We're gonna have Kate show you a way to mod this movement up. So she's gonna go Bulgarian split squat, but she's gonna hop a little bit. There you go. That hop really makes those legs explosive. What I'm gonna do is show you a way to scale it down. If this movement, if you lose your balance, if it's uncomfortable, then we're just gonna hold that split squat position, drop down, get knee out, and up. And we'll stay on that same side for our 10 reps. The second movement we have are high knees. So with high knees, we're just gonna go in. Not many different ways to do high knees other than get them up super high. So I can always put my hand here and make her drive, or I can make her work a little bit lower. We could also march it out if needed. And then our third movement is the bear crawl chop. So Abby, if you guys will turn sideways, face each other, I want you to watch their feet. They're staying in position, they're barely lifting their feet up, and this will make your quads really fire up. Don't make the mistake of doing mountain climbers. You guys ready to get this?
Yeah.
All right, we're ready to go, guys. We're gonna go ahead and get set up. I hope you are ready. Keep in mind, if you ever need a longer break, pause, rest, get some water. You guys got this. So we're gonna do 10 on one leg, 10 on the other in the Bulgarian split squat. And we start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Here we go. Good, so nice form, keeping your balance, nice control. And if you're doing the split squat without elevating your leg, you can always grab something so you have some weight. Just add that weight to your body. You can also do that with the Bulgarian split squat if needed. Good. Now once you get 10 on one side, 10 on the other, that's when you're gonna go into 30 high knees. There you go. And if you miss the bench, don't worry about it, it's still there. So you can use at home a chair, a couch, stairs if you have them. If you have a partner, that person can be squatting and they can hold your foot. You can make it a partner workout. Good, now she's into those high knees for 30 reps. One is one, so just count to 30, keep it simple, make it easy for yourself. Good. After they get 30, they're down in their bear crawl chops for 40 reps. Now this can be exhausting on the legs and on the heart, so if you need to rest, take 30 seconds to rest, and then come back to your next round. But our goal here is to get as many rounds as you possibly can. How are we feeling?
Tired.
Good, good. All right, let's jump it in, let's get it. See, you lose your balance occasionally, but I was here to block the view, so you may not have even seen it. And again, I'm so bad about counting, I don't know what I'm on here. Maybe 6, 7, I'm gonna go with 8, 9, and then 10 for me, maybe, possibly. Kick your leg out, the bench is there. Good way to keep working. And if you want to kind of have a variety, you can do some plyometric Bulgarian split squats, and then maybe you go back to not hopping, and if you need to, you just put that leg down and do your split squats. Good work, guys. All right, we're now 2 minutes in. After this round, you guys gonna need rest, or you gonna be okay?
Rest.
Might need some rest. There's nothing wrong with rest. You have energy sources that get depleted, they need to recover, so allow your body to rest. When you don't rest, you're not gonna be able to perform the movements either correctly or with as much strength as you have. Here we go. Chop them, chop them. Good work, guys. A little rest, little rest. Good, if you're resting, try to keep moving though. Keep your body moving. You can rest like this. Bouncing back and forth. Kick it out, whatever you need to do. I've still got a little while. See, they should get back to work. If they can do all that, they should get back to work. All right, guys, round 3. Good. Get a nice tight core. Try to push through that heel, that front foot. If you drive through that heel, you're going to get more glute activation here. And we do want sore glutes. You want a nice peach booty. A strong booty needs a strong back. Needs a strong body, guys. Good form. All right, we are now under the 2-minute mark, as you can tell, because there's a timer. Good, now if you pause it, your time may be different than ours. No, it wouldn't be. Sorry, I'm gonna do this. Good, once you hit 10, you're gonna get 10 on each leg, got those 30 high knees. Let's see if Abby can get them up a little bit higher. There you go, there you go. You see that smile? Trainers do that all the time. They don't mean it. They don't mean it. There you go, Kate. Good, way to keep moving them. Good, hopefully you're able to do this on a soft floor, maybe you're using carpet. That would help. Yeah, got the chops. Good. All right, we're now down to 75 seconds. Then normally after we finish a blast, we do take a little bit of a break. So consider taking a little bit of a rest time afterwards, getting some water, replenishing your body just a bit. Here we go. All right, let's see it. So 60 seconds remain. You get as far as you can in this sequence. Good way to work. How are you feeling? Okay, good. Good. Good but tired. Good but tired. Tired is good. You want to get tired. You don't want to have all this energy after working out. You want to definitely deplete your energy. But again, keep in mind about that knee, guys. When you're working, anytime we lunge, we don't want to make the mistake of letting that knee cave in. That's a bad position, and that is a risk for injury. So drive that knee out. As you come up, drive that knee out. All right, we're at the 30-second mark. Good way to keep those high knees going. There we go. Let's give her a little mark to hit. Oh yeah, she can hit that mark. She can hit that mark. Nice job, good work. There you go, big case. Good control, guys. All right, we are now at 12 seconds. Try to finish strong here, guys. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work, guys. So this is where you want to get a little bit of rest in. Take a little bit of a break, and then we'll get set up for our next blast. So let's talk about this next blast. I'll demonstrate while you're resting, while you're getting water, and while they're resting and getting water. So same concept. We're gonna have 20 reps, 30 reps, 40 reps, but the movements have now changed. Now we have box step up, so we're gonna use a bench or a stair or a stool, whatever it may be that you have at home. We're gonna keep that foot planted. We're gonna drive up as if we're getting ready to run. That's 1. 2, if you wanna mod it up, you can hop. And just let that foot come up off the ground just a little bit. So you're gonna do 10 on one side, 10 on the other. And then we're gonna go into mountain climbers. Make sure that you got that shoulder over your wrist, core super tight. You're driving the knees in. Sometimes people will push back and have their butt up in the air. That's not gonna help your core. So make sure you stay over your wrist with your shoulders. And then the final movement is just air jump ropes. You can really use these to recover. 40 reps. Again, with the mountain climbers, just count to 30. And you got it. You guys ready to get it now?
Yep, ready.
Long enough break?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, Kate's gonna show you how to hop a little bit with the box step up. Maybe not for every round, but at least the start. Here we go, guys. We got 3, 2, 1, and go. Good, so she's coming up just slightly. She's making sure she controls her balance, but just as important is that knee, making sure that knee is staying over the toes. Good, so again, we get 10 reps and switch legs. Good. So a total of 20. Good. And if you're struggling with balance, it could be the shoes that you're wearing. If that's the case, go barefoot. Nothing here should bother your feet. If you're on carpet or hardwood floor, you should be okay. But a lot of times running shoes can cause you to be a little bit wobbly and not have the balance that you need. If you're losing balance on your couch and you can remove the cushion, you might have a harder surface. Good, there we go, guys. Way to work them. Good, keeping them nice and fast. Good, and then those air jump ropes. Good, keep that circuit going. We've just made 1 minute into this blast. Good. And if you need a variation for your step up, I'm gonna have Abby demonstrate a variation. She's gonna do a lateral step up. Instead of stepping forward, she's gonna step from the side and drive that knee up, just like that. We're gonna have Kate do that this round as well. She's gonna put a little hop with it. Yep, just a little bit of a hop. Good. Yep, so makes it a little bit more plyometric, makes those muscles fire just a little bit, but it's still pretty safe, and you will want safe movements. If you don't have a box or anything to stand on, you're just not being creative. You gotta have something. The kids gotta have some Jenga toys around or something. But if not, then we're just gonna work a lunge and drive that knee up. You can even add a hop if you need to. Get 10, And then switch it. Oh, I'm gonna step on somebody. Good way to drive that. That's really cold in this room right now. No, just me? Just me. Good work, guys. Good way to keep going. I can do these. All right, you guys are crushing it. In my defense, I tried to get Abby to train one of these. She will. Good work. Good, nice shot, Kate. Keep going. Keep going. Again, it's as many rounds as possible. So if you're working out with a partner, you guys can always challenge each other, make it a slight competition if you like competition. If you don't worry about it then. Because ultimately, it's always going to be you against you. But if you're okay with that, maybe you're working out with a spouse, see if you can beat them in the number of rounds as long as you have really good form and good technique. All right, we have passed that halfway point. We have 2 minutes, 15 seconds now. Good, way to keep moving. Great work, guys. Love chunking workouts though, so if you're always working out at home, consider doing small blocks of time. When you think of 5 minutes at a time, it's doable. When you think of working out for a full 25 minutes or 45 minutes or an hour, it seems a bit daunting. Work, guys. I think she could jump higher than that. What do you guys think? A little higher? There you go. Good. I'll hear about it later. She's fine right now. Good, there we go. Good work, guys. All right, we're at minute 40 seconds. So stay at it. Keep pumping away, guys. You got this. You got this. Keep it going. Keep working. Right. All right, we are coming up on that 90-second mark. It's looking good. Now, just keep in mind, after we finish this second blast, we're going to go back to our first blast, repeat those movements, and then repeat this blast as well. Good step. Good. Drive those forward just a little bit more, Kate. Shoulders over the wrists. There you go. Yep. Make your body drive forward on those mountain climbers so your core really engages. Good work. Good speed with drive. All right, we're now hitting the minute mark, so stay strong. Keep at it. If you're thinking about resting and you have a little bit more in you, this is where you need to push just a little bit harder because there's only a little bit of time left. Your rest is coming up soon, so dig a little deeper. The only time I would stop is if you can tell your form is getting off. If your form is off, then you need to stop and recover. All right, guys, we're at the 40-second mark. Keep at it. Good, there we go. All right, Abs, let's drive that hop. Put that hop in there. There you go. Good. Good work, way to be explosive. 30 seconds. Okay, stay with it. There we go. Let's try to finish at least those 10 reps, and if we can, try to get to those mountain climbers. All right, 20 to go. Keep moving, guys. Keep working. Keep pushing. Keep digging. 15 seconds. All right, here we go. Good speed. Good. Way to stay over those wrists. Shoulders over the wrists. Nice work. There you go, Kate. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work, guys. Good push. Great work. This is where you want to, again, take that break, get you some water. We're going to repeat blast 1 and then hit blast 2. All right, guys, so we are now repeating the blast. We did take a little bit of a break. So it took about, what did you say, about 2 minutes? So about 2 minutes, and you should do that. You should recover. Don't always try to push through everything because that's not going to be a benefit in the long run. You want to bring your heart rate down to where you can perform adequately. So they're getting ready to get it. This time, Abby's going to mod up on those Bulgarian split squats by going to a plyometric movement. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1, and go. And keep in mind, we're hitting 20 reps, 10 on each leg, and you can work that split squat and drive up. Get 10 reps. You can also hold weights. You can hold a baby. You can hold a bigger child. You can hold your husband or your wife. You can put them on your back wherever you need to put them. As long as you're challenging your body, you can keep that knee driving out and push through that heel. Don't push through the toes. That puts too much pressure on your knee. Good, guys. Way to work. Once they get through it, they go right in those high knees. You can always march. You can also bring that knee and elbow across the body. Good, marching them up. Here we go. Now they're in that bear crawl chop. This really can fire up the quad. What you want to try to do is keep your femur, keep that quad in the same position, and just lift the feet. Here we go. All right, they're back at it. Good, we are now 60 seconds in. We got 4 to go. And I want you to rest when you need to rest. I can't say that enough, guys. and gals, and however I talk. Y'all, we are in Greenville. But hopefully you're not doing this alone. If you are, you're doing it with us, and that's a good thing. But if you got kids, try to get your kids involved with exercise. Let this be a physical education requirement while we're homeschooling our children. We're good. And then make sure it's just shoelaces on the bench or couch, wherever you have it, so you can get deep into that Bulgarian split squat. Good, way to grab them up. 25. Good work, guys. Nice soft feet. Try to land softly on every movement. If you happen to be on concrete, I wouldn't recommend doing a lot of plyometric movements on concrete. That is not going to be good for your joints. Good chop. Try to lift those heels up and keep your legs in that steady position. There you go. Rest is needed, guys. All right, you're now 2 minutes in. We've got just under 3 minutes to go. Good. Feel them? Burn a little bit. There you go. That's good. Sometimes you got to kick them out. Sometimes when you're resting, sometimes we'll roll out those quads so you feel more mobile. There you go. Good. Big explosive movement. Good work. Good, and every time her knee is tracking over the toes like it's supposed to. If it were caving in, the first thing I do is tell her to stop hopping. So no hopping if you can't control that knee. If you're working on controlling the knee, working the regular Bulgarian split squat is fine, but I recommend just a split squat and just focus on keeping that knee in position. And if you need a little help, you can always have your hand push it in, and then your body will naturally fight it out, and that will train you to track that knee correctly. Good. All right, 2 minutes remain. You guys are doing excellent. Good. Get up high. And just a heads up in case you were wondering, we did take a 2-minute break, but there were no gas leaks. So everyone seems to be calm and fine now. Good. Plenty of air in the room, guys. Everything's fresh.
There's candles.
There we go. We got candles, that's right. There you go. All right, we're back on the shot. Let those quads feel every bit of it. Good. And drive those knees to the ground. Get them as close to the ground as you can. All right, guys, you're almost there. You got 75 seconds. Good. No shame in recovering. Rest is good. Quitting is not good. Resting is good. There you go. Sometimes people wonder, well, what's the big difference between resting and quitting? Resting is knowing that you're allowing your body to recover. Quitting is knowing you got a little bit more in you and you decide, you know what, I'm not going to put it out there. We've all been there, and it is a mental game, and it helps build really strong character by not quitting. There you go. Good work, guys. There you go. 45 seconds remain. Good way to keep that plyometric going. You keep those legs on fire. Notice, no weights. You get a great workout without any weight, but if you have some weights at home, incorporate it. Do some water. Good. Good chop, good chop. Good, fast chops. Fast chops. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that was 40. I couldn't count that. I couldn't count that. You counted that? Okay, guys, we got 10 seconds. Instead of her not doing anything, I want her on high knees right now. She's gonna hit those high knees for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work, guys. Excellent work. They're gonna recover a little bit. We're gonna hit that final blast. This is a repeat of that second blast. Just a quick reminder, we've got box step-ups, 10 by 10. We've got mountain climbers, 30 reps, and then air jump rope. You guys feel ready or need a little more time? Time is okay. Time is okay. Take that time, guys. All right. Now they just had enough time. Like that was enough, right? That was enough. All right, so they begin with the box step-ups. I hope you guys are ready. As many rounds as you can conquer here. We go in 3, 2, 1, and go. These are the final 5 minutes. Now, once you complete these 5 minutes, cooling down, a good way to cool down is just to stay standing, keep those hands up, and just walk around. You can march it out, or just walk around your house, walk around the outside if the weather's okay. But don't just sit down and stop. Big mistake that people make is they sit down and then their soreness really kicks in, especially in the next couple days. So keep your body moving. Important to drink water, eat protein, and keep your body moving. Good. She's back in those mountain climbers, driving hard. Good. And again, Abby's lining up so when she does her box step ups, she's gonna hop with the step up. You can also hold weight and hop with that step up, but I want you to have good balance if you're gonna do that. She can also mod up the jump rope and make them double unders. Inside, she's angry right now, but she's keeping a smile. Good work. Okay, keep going. All right, you're 1 minute in, 4 minutes remain. Only 4 minutes left. Easy to say when you're not doing working out. I know. I'll move then. Good. Nice guys. Way to drive. Way to drive up. And make sure when you're doing your box step up, you want to push through the entire foot, not just your toes. Push through the entire foot, and your balance will get better and better and better. And if you need to have a modification here, you can step up, and then take that foot off, and step back up again. That'll help slow the movement down for you. Good work, guys. Are we feeling Kate?
Tired, but good.
Kate's tired, but good. She's tired, but good. All right, there you go. For as long as you can when you're breathing, try to breathe through your belly. Do that diaphragm so you're doing belly breath. If you're not sure if you're able to do belly breath, put your hand here and on the side and start filling up that air. Fill it up right down here. That's where you want to try to breathe for as much as you can. Good. All right, you're going to drive forward just a little bit. There you go. Good. Abby forgot about those double lifts. That's okay, guys. That's okay. All right. Good. Right, you're almost there. There's 2.5 left. Halfway through this final blast. There you go. Good. Yeah. Recover. Recover. You need to recover. Recover. Never feel obligated to go harder than your body wants you to go. Especially if you are just starting out the journey, you should be resting a lot. When you're beginning a journey and you're doing blast and high intensity interval training and you just started, a good ratio is actually 1 to 2. What that would look like is if I worked hard for 60 seconds, I'm actually going to rest for 2 minutes. And as I get better, I make that ratio 1 to 1, where I work for 60 seconds, rest 60 seconds. And then when you really get amped up, you can go a 2 to 1 ratio where you go hard for 60 seconds and rest for 30. Keep that going. All right, guys, we're at 1 minute and 45 seconds. Obviously, these two are in really good shape. They have a health and wellness journey that they've been on for quite some time and we've been following it, and they're able to keep going. So we're going to have them keep going. Yeah. All right. Are we going into those double unders?
Yeah, 20
Going
or
into
40.
those doubles. We're going to go 40.
40.
20. No, we'll go 20. There we go. Good. Double unders are just getting that jump rope to go under your feet twice before you land. So she's doing air double unders here. If you have a jump rope at home, well, goodness gracious, you should have been using it. Come on. All right, guys, you're almost at that final minute. How's that feel? Does that feel good? To know that you're almost done. Okay, you're almost done. All right, let's get a few more step ups here. We're Kate. Finish those jump ropes. Good way to keep the hop going. You think Abby can hop a little bit higher? I think yes, she can, and she has the balance to do so. There you go. Good, way to drive. All right, 45 seconds remain. The reason why I'm being so hard on Abby right now is I want her to teach one of these, and I'm trying to encourage her to want to drive me crazy by making me work hard. So I think it's gonna work. What do you think, Abby?
Yep.
Why aren't you hopping high on that one? 30 seconds remain, and I am smiling. There you go, good work. All right, Kate, you're almost there. Almost there. We've got 20 seconds left. She's finishing up that one leg. Grind. Nice grind. 15 seconds. All right, here we go. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work, guys. Notice they did not stop when that time was ticking down. They go all the way to the clock. That's gym integrity. That's very important. Keep in mind, guys, we're doing workouts every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Tuesday, Thursday, doing some read alouds for the kids. Hope you enjoyed.